Winter can be such a beautiful time of year. You can slow down, go inward, rest, recharge, and spend the longer nights immersing yourself in self-love rituals. But honestly, winter and me have a strained relationship that I've been really trying to heal this year. I hate feeling cold, and I wish more than anything that the sun would rise earlier than 7 a.m. all year long. The first thing that I started doing is waking up at 5 a.m. and I know that sounds gross, and honestly for like the first 20 minutes or so I really regret choosing to wake up this early. Plus it's been really cold in the morning for the last couple of weeks in Texas, but having socks and a cardigan on my nightstand has really helped. Being up this early when the world is still quiet has really helped me feel like I can truly slow down and savor my morning routine and have really magical meditation sessions. It's also given me a chance to spend some quality time with Justin before he goes to work. The first thing I accomplish is making my bed in the morning, and I honestly also talk myself up in my head for the day by first telling myself how proud I am for waking up and making my bed and all of the things that I plan on accomplishing for the day for my future self. I found that instead of grabbing my sweats in the morning, which I typically do, putting on some workout clothes to get warm instead has increased my motivation to move my body and dialing back those excuses that tend to hold me back in the morning. Then I take Izzy outside. When I'm outside waiting for her to do her business, I just take some deep breaths and try to appreciate the present moment and the fresh, cold morning air. This next step is when the magical soul session happens. I dive into a 10 to 30 minute meditation depending on how I'm feeling. I'll either follow a boho beautiful meditation here on YouTube or listen to meditation music and walk myself through whatever it is I need most that morning. And then while I'm still on the mat, I'll do some heart opening stretches or a quick yoga flow for a couple of minutes while continuing to listen to the morning's meditation music. This just helps to ground myself, release tension, and get my body warmed up to work out. I take my daily probiotic in the morning right before I work out, since you're supposed to have it on an empty stomach. That way, by the time I'm done working out and I've showered, the recommended 30-minute window is already up and I can eat my breakfast. Working out in the mornings was probably the hardest habit to add into my routine this winter, but I found myself with zero energy when 3 p.m. would come around, which is when I would usually work out. So because of this, I noticed I was falling back into an old self-sabotaging pattern of being very stagnant and not taking care of my basic needs. So with that awareness, I decided to take action on it. I decided to give early morning movement a chance, and it's been the most challenging but the most rewarding thing that I've done for my mental and physical health. After working out, I take a really nice hot shower, wash my body, and I wash my hair about every 3 to 4 days. So I didn't do it this morning because I got my hair done yesterday. Then I move on to my skincare routine. I have really dry skin, and of course it's winter, so it's dry times like 10. So I've started adding squalane oil on top of my moisturizer on the days that my skin feels extra dry. I don't do this every morning, but this has really helped relieve the dry patches that I usually get around my mouth and my nose. I've also been programming my skincare routine to be the time that I really connect to my divine feminine energy and just loving on myself, talking myself up again and telling myself affirmations, and just really focusing on feeling the love that I have for my natural beauty. Doing my makeup and getting dressed up for the day as if I'm going to be leaving the house has been giving me the confidence and energy boost I've really needed this winter. It's definitely giving me life, and it's such a simple practice. It's helped me start showing up and acting on my 2022 goal for documenting and filming more this year and creating more content for YouTube and Instagram. One of the best pieces of advice that I've received is that confidence comes from experience. So whatever habits or things that you can include into your routines that make being the version of you that you really want to embody feel slightly less scary, immerse yourself in more of that. Create space in your life to do the little things that help you step into your potential as often as you can. You and your future self deserve it. Food? Are you hungry? Ready for breakfast? Next, I make my breakfast, and I basically have oatmeal every morning with fresh berries, chia seeds, nuts, almond butter, and a whole lot of cinnamon on top. It's my go-to, and it's so freaking delicious with all of these toppings. I used to really not like oatmeal until I started making it this way. And I just really love how it makes me feel. It's fresh, it's quick, and it's easy. While I'm eating breakfast, I'll listen to a podcast, I'll watch a YouTube video, or sometimes even watch TV. But this year I am going to be phasing out how often I watch TV in the mornings, just because I really struggle with getting sucked into a show, and that spirals into me not taking action and feeling frustrated with myself for not spending that time on something else that I really love to do that also expands me. But instead of eliminating it as an option completely, I'm finding a balance with it. I've just set up some boundaries around it. For instance, it has to be a show that's really easy to walk away from, and I can't do it 2 days in a row. And just to clarify, this is just a rule that I have for the mornings, not any other time of the day. Balance instead of avoidance is definitely key here. Then, to make sure that I have a really creative and productive day, I clean up the kitchen, I unload the dishwasher. I just feel best when I have a clean and organized environment. It really helps my anxiety. Today, I'm making a hot cocoa, which honestly I make almost every morning. It's just raw cacao powder with some non-dairy milk and some So Delicious French vanilla creamer to sweeten it up just a bit. I've cut out coffee from my morning routine because it was making my anxiety symptoms worse. And in the past, I knew it wasn't helping me, but I just completely ignored it. And I didn't want to face it because I love the taste of coffee. But this year, just like with TV, I decided to find balance with it, where I don't have it every morning and I only drink coffee as a treat. And let me tell you, my energy levels throughout the day feel so much better, more balanced, and I love not being reliant on something outside of myself to feel alive and ready to take on the day. Next, with my cozy cup of cocoa, I write out my 2022 intention and my goals to realign with the energy that I want to embody this year. After that, I journal about whatever I want. Sometimes I'll ask myself questions that I feel like will really help me understand myself better. For example, what does present me need right now? Or what does future me need to do today? What's something that's been bothering me lately? Or I just write down the dream I had last night. It's really whatever is on my mind. After that, I start my work day. I want to add in here that my mornings don't always look like this. I sometimes miss steps in my routine. It's normal. And on the weekends, we don't get up at 5 a.m. We sleep in. I really don't want you to feel discouraged from this video or like you're not doing enough. If you're showing up for yourself in ways that feel good to you, you are doing enough. Let your morning flow the way that you really need and want it to. And always, always, always be radically kind to yourself. You deserve to treat yourself with all of the compassion and love in the universe. I really hope you enjoyed this morning routine video, getting a peek inside what my morning looks like. Just remember, it doesn't always look like this. Please, please remember that and stay kind to yourself. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That means the world to me. And if you feel called to, subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to see you in next week's video.